check the river. Can you drive that water, Woody? Pay attention. Pay attention, Woody. You cannot get up here and start looking over what Buster's doing when we're going through water. Okay? Pay attention. Watch the road. That's the brother. Drive like a dirt. Sorry, ladies. Sorry. I remember my daughters learned how to drive. They want everybody to see them. They're not watching the road. Like Woody. Buster ready to jump. Buster, I'm out of here. Alright, we're down here at the river. We're going to check, see if it rolls up anymore. See it this morning. Actually, tell you what, I think it's went down there. It hasn't come up none since this morning.
Forecast is saying it's only going to rise another like 3 feet, and that's it.
Well, it hasn't rose yet. That's what it was this morning right yonder.
Well, because we're getting more rain there this week.
Yeah.
But it's only going to rise another like 3-4 feet by Friday.
Okay, good.
No, it's not.
I always check that snag sticking up out of the water. But when it gets to the top of that, then you know it's up about 4 or 5 foot above normal. And so far, it's stayed about the same all day.
Yeah. We're going to be fine.
Oh yeah, no problem. I'm glad that thing moved through quick. Well, it didn't move through real fast. It took about.
Well, even that wouldn't be enough to flood.
Oh, I know, but it rained hard for about 4 hours.
We got 2 inches.
Yeah. I mean,
which is good. We haven't, you know, it's been pretty dry the last 2 weeks.
Well, yeah, a lot of it's soaked up. Yeah, it's been pretty dry. You want to ride back? Okay. You walking? Watch your feet now. You're barefooted. Thank you. Can't stand it when people go barefooted. No, you got shoes on. Can't stand it. We can't stand to see people barefooted do Buster. No, we can't stand it. I'm not walking, folks. I'm riding. I'm just riding. There's old Dan walking his 2 miles. He walks 2 miles every day. I drive 2 miles. Maybe you need to jog. Jog a little ways.
What's that?
Start running. That's big, eh? You walk 2 miles, I drive 2 miles. Yeah, well, Dan has done real well himself. You know, he had that A-field. And they didn't, and he may have had it a long time, but just never realized until they was gonna work on his shoulder and they put him to sleep. And when they did, it showed up and all of a sudden they had to wake him back up before they started cutting on him. He thought they'd already done the surgery. No, he had to stop. So he had to go see a cardiologist and stuff, and they did run a bunch of tests. And so they said what they needed to do is shock his heart back into rhythm. It wasn't quite in a rhythm. And it's kind of a scary thing to do, but they did it. He went, they did it. And he said he's felt great ever since. He don't lose his breath. He don't, he has, you know, he can just do all kinds of stuff without, you know, getting winded. So it could have been that way for a long time. Sure could have. Good morning, people. Boy, we had a storm. Look, the skies are trying to clear out. Supposed to get another band out this afternoon, though. These little guys here are getting their bottle. And I've got to let the chickens out, gather the eggs and stuff, and feed up. It's been a good morning, a wet morning. Oh, hello, baby. Love you, Papa. I love you too. I love you too. Yesterday was Easter, and I didn't gather eggs yesterday. And I bet there's a ton of eggs out there, huh, baby? Ton of eggs today. I want to worm these goats this week. And that's a chore because you have to separate them. Do like 2 or 3 at a time. So you make sure they all get their worm in it. All right. Okay, you got it. I'm so happy, so proud of you. Here. Okay, that's it. That's all. All gone. All gone. Don't fall off, okay? Don't fall. Macy, that's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous. Why don't you just go somewhere else? Because I'm standing here looking at the goats. Nobody wants a little cat back their face. You got hair all on my, got hair on me now, baby. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna go down and check the river. We got a bunch of rain, and I will check the river. Me and my boys, before we get too much going. We'll feed the goats and the chickens, gather their eggs, and then we're gonna go down and check the river, okay? All right. All right, guys, we're gonna ride back here and check the river real quick. Got a heck of a big rain come through last. Oh, Dan has cleaned this hillside up, hasn't he? We're gonna cut those up in the blocks. We'll be moving that stuff. Look how he cleaned this hillside here. He did an awesome job out here. Awesome job. And you can't get it. Those blocks cut up. All this is rainwater. Come in here this morning, early hours. And I guarantee you a lot of it soaked up because it was getting pretty dry. Kind of washed out some of our road, didn't it? Washed out a little bit of our road. All that's rainwater. Started about 1:30 and didn't stop till about 6:30. But I mean, it thundered and it lightened. And I think Ronnie said it was that way over in Louisiana this morning when he got up. And Steve says it's just coming into Tennessee. So I guess it's that front, all stretches all the way across from South Texas all the way up in the northeast. It's pushing east. It's a nice cool day. Nice and cool. G says, when you and Ben gonna fix these things? I said, as soon as we get time, baby, we're gonna take those down. Wanted to do it before Easter, but I got birds here. And I don't want to work around these birds and cause them to leave. We'll wait to make sure they get it all hatched out, then we can do it. This is all rainwater down here. I'm gonna drive through my nice crossing. I'll drive through this one over here. I don't want to make ruts. I see you, my boy. Get your pawpaw. Get your pawpaw, baby. I love you too, honey. I got you some cookies, okay? I got cookies. Here. I told you I brought you some vanilla wafers. I know you like them. I know you like them. Yeah, he loves his vanilla wafers. He ain't gonna share. Y'all can have some over there. However he gets his here with his pawpaw. That's my boy. Don't get upset with him. They're only getting 1 or 2 on the ground. He does not want to share his cookies. Oh, okay. He said, I ain't sharing with a bunch of cows, Pawpaw. I ain't gonna do it. Now here. There you go. Those. This is Ivy's. These were sent to Ivy. They were sent to my boy. Here. Here, Ivy. Move back. Move out of the way. I tell you what. They get up close, he kicks at them. You better hurry, here come Miracle. How she is. All right, I love you. Okay. I love you. All right, girls, y'all got to move out of the way. Almost got that bug. Baby bye. Baby bye. Come on, let's go. Blackberry, get out of the way. Everybody out of the way. We got to go. You're checking the river. All right, this is water coming out of that subdivision. This is one of the reasons we have such flooding, guys, is because before the subdivisions come in, and there's like 3 of these coming out of the subdivision into the river. It all comes at one time. Used to, it would take days, maybe even weeks for all the water to run out of those woods down the little creeks that come out of there. There's little small creeks before it got to the river. So the river had time to take the water away. But nowadays, the river's not a big river anyway. It fills up fast. Let's go over and check the river. We're about 100 yards from the river right here. Yeah, it's up about 4 foot. But it's flowing good, but it is, you can see how muddy it is. It gets muddy when the river comes up like it. All that water comes out of subdivisions, a lot of construction and stuff going on, so it's all a lot of mud and silt coming out. But yeah, it'll clear up once the river goes back down, but yeah, it's up about 4 foot. I always come and check that thing sticking up out of the water out there. It goes over the top of that thing. It's about 8 foot above normal. And we're still about 4 foot below that. So one thing ever washes away, I got to find something else to gauge it with. All right, boys, let's go. We'll be watching it. I come out and said, oh no. I still said, oh no. I think some of my goats might be out. And I'm not sure how they got out. They got out before, and Ben and I fixed that fence. That looks like, yeah, that's some. What y'all doing out? What are you doing out? So I guess Ben and I'll be looking for a fence to fix tomorrow. I hear you. Owen! Owen and Dot! Owen and Dot! Come on, Owen and Dot! Come on, babies! Owen and Dot! Owen and Dot! Come on, Owen! Come on, Dot! Right here, babies, come on! Come on! Come on! Come on, children! I got your bottles. Look at that. Look at that. you like Karen was. Owen did it once. Owen, you gonna try to come out? Look, you don't have to get up here in my seat, little girl. Nobody invited you up on this seat. Come on, Owen. Just stop that. Hey, hey. Ronnie Neal's goat. There you go. Put him out of the way there, Cuddles. That goat's mean. Look at that. Ronnie deserves that goat. I'll be glad to see her go. Don't cuddle, see, I ain't gonna put up with it. Mess with my babies. I ain't gonna put up with it. Come on. No, it's too late. Too late to suck up now. Where's that? You gotta do like her. Put your legs through first. There you go. You're about the meanest goat I know. I'll be glad when you go to Louisiana. Yeah. Don't cuddle, so I ain't gonna tolerate it. Well, Buster says we gotta give him a ride, Pawpaw. Gotta give him a ride. We just said as long as they leave me alone. Yeah, we gotta give him a ride, right, Buster? Buster says it's kind of pitiful, but we will. I feel a little better this afternoon. I don't know if it's just the medication, the shot. I don't have no temperature right at this minute. I started the antibiotics as soon as I got home, but I can't take another one until tomorrow morning. I'll just kind of watch it. Hope and pray that fever's gone and it's nothing serious. She seemed to think and won't know for sure until they get the urine. Look at yonder. Look at him. And they're rolling in the dirt. Had to stop and love on him a little bit. It's all rainwater. Tim was, I think Tim at the feature, I think it was Kim telling me that she had seen a post, hey baby, a post that he had posted on Facebook, something like Montgomery County over there had set aside, I don't know, $60 million or something like that to clean this river out so it'll take this water out here faster. I hope that's so and hope it happens. This old river, you know, gets trees in it. And they pile up and slows the current down. That'd be awesome. We got some trees right here on my side. I can see them. It'd be awesome to come through here and clean all this mess out. I'm happy the river is, it's probably about like it was yesterday. So I don't think we got nothing to worry about now. The rain is kind of pushed off. You see trees like that, another tree over here, and all the way around it. Everywhere's trees in the river. And it's not a big river, so it don't take a lot of trees to really slow the current down and get it out of here. I'll tell you what, that rain got this grass coming up fast and deep and pretty. It has really jumped up overnight. It's getting pretty dry. sun's gonna come out. I think it's passing through here, and will be even drier toward the weekend, I think. And I'm glad because the river has come up about 3 foot last night. I don't know what it's done upriver, but that old snag that sticks up out of the waters, it's right to the top of it this morning. So anyway, I haven't done a lot. I ain't got all my energy back yet. It's coming back. It'll be fine. But anyway, I just kind of taking it easy today. Worked in my garden a little bit right after I got through with my look at that cat. Seamus loves sleeping in that well house. It don't rain. It could be raining. He just get up there and just curl up because it doesn't get on him. He loves it. All right, I'm gonna try to. I've got a hummingbird feeder. Back it out here so y'all can see it. I was going to put it up the other day. I had one little hummingbird come by here Monday and I was sick. And then it started raining, so maybe he'll be back today. All right, it's hanging. So they'll find it. I was going to put up one last week. I thought I'd put it away for the winter, but evidently it got tossed somewhere. I think when Ben cleaned out that laundry room, that old storeroom, it got sent out. So I went out and I couldn't find it. So, oh Lord. So I ordered me one because Steve, yeah, we got hummingbirds in Tennessee. What doggone it, you got them, I gotta have some. So I ordered the little feeder. It just come yesterday, I think, G said. And I want to put it out, get it outside as fast as I could. So when they come back, they'll have a little feeder. And we normally have a pretty good group of them hang out here. I'll tell you a story about hummingbirds. I told y'all before. You know how I am about stories. I repeat them. Yeah. You get old, you do stuff like that. My neighbor, Bob, that I got Big Red from, is almost considered a bird watcher. That cat. Feet straight up. That's pitiful. Go catch a rat or something. Go be useful. He said, I'll be on the couch in a little bit, Papa. Anyway, he had a porch longer than this one, probably 60-foot long house. It was long. And he had feeders all down the porch, hummingbird feeders, and he had bird feeders for the seed, you know, bird feed, all out through his yard. And his place was covered in birds and covered in hummingbirds. And right before one of the hurricanes come through, he called me and said, hey, check your hummingbird feeders. And I went out here, and this one, they was lined up everywhere to get what sugar I had. They went through, well, I had two then. I had one out at the pavilion. I was steadily filling them up all day long. They was gorging themselves for a trip out of here. And sure enough, the day before the hurricane hit down in Galveston, which is 70 miles away, those little guys were gone. Where they went, I have no idea. They left here, and I called my friend Bob and says, you still got how many birds? He said, oh no, they left. He said, they left. So when the storm, after it passed, they all come back. Not as thick, because I think they're just passing through, and they said, we can get a meal here for the road. All right, I'm gonna go in. I don't feel bad, but I don't feel the top of the world. I took some more Tylenol because I had just a touch of fever. And I hadn't had any Tylenol since last night, 1 o'clock or whatever in the morning. I went to the bathroom. I thought, I felt a little queasy. I was taking a couple in. So that's been over 12 hours ago. So it's getting better. So anyway, I'm going to go in and take a hot shower. And she says, you want to watch a movie? And I said, I sure do, because it's a little still dampish out here. And I'll get this out to you for tomorrow. And if the weather's good, I'll get Ben back over here. We got a couple of chores to do and a couple of videos we need to make. I didn't get a chance to go out and make my biscuits today. I might tonight. The day's not over. But as it is right now, I'm stuck. I'm not stuck, but I'm going in. Love you guys. Seamus, wake up. Lazy cat. Look at his feet up on that bucket. That ain't right. Feet sticking up on the bucket. Oh, I got to get better cats. I got to get some working cats. We need working cats. Probably a rat in that bucket. He don't even know it. I love you guys. Make sure you hit the like button, the share button, and subscribe, okay? And we'll see you guys tomorrow with this video.